Recently, I ran into someone whom I had only known from social media, and during a casual chat, an acquaintance asked about my children's ages, and before I could calculate their new age, this person blotted out their exact ages. I was turned. How could she know and remember something I was struggling to recall myself? In her words, it was your birthday recently and you posted it. That simple statement was an eye-opener. It exposed a brutal truth: how much of our lives, our children's lives, we carelessly broadcast on social media. For someone who thought I was intentional, I realized I was dangerously complacent. We as parents are falling into a massive heartbreaking loophole. We are so eager to share the joy and delight of our children that we forget the fundamental danger of the internet. Most of the people viewing those stories and pictures are not trusted friends. They are strangers who have not earned the right to a front row seat to our private lives and personal information. And their intentions, we simply cannot assume they are pure. We are unwittingly providing a roadmap for those who mean harm. We share pictures that include landmark identifiers of our homes, schools, places of worship, and frequently visited locations, sometimes while the children are right there. And the terrifying part is children are easy targets. All a predator needs are a name, a few random personal details harvested from your post, a casual lie about being a parent's friend, and our kids will most likely follow them. Parents, we have a sacred duty of care. Protecting our children from strangers is beyond locking the front door. It's about controlling the digital footprint we create for them. We are exposing them unnecessarily. We must pause and reflect deeply on what a stranger can glean about our children's lives just by scrolling through our pages. Let us be more than mindful in protecting the innocent lives we brought into this world. Their digital privacy is not a luxury, it is their shield. Let us be better protectors. Runke.
For someone like me that I work as a parenting practitioner, I also run a school. And I also share a lot online. And my daughter is 20, and I think I've shared every birthday. And I'm not ignorant of the fact that these things happen. I never have been. I think there are different types of information you can share online. There's different types of information you can choose to share online. Like I said, I've shared every birthday. My daughter is a product of what I sell. And I've had this conversation several times. She's a product of what I sell. Now that she's 20, she'll say, "Mommy, don't post that." She will tell me. She probably didn't have then she didn't care when she was younger. But I will not share where we live. I will not share her school. I choose what will protect her. And her information being online in her own capacity has been highly beneficial to her. I think your daughter is the same. Her information being online got her scholarships of... Yeah. My daughter was picked up by the then presidential candidate, Fela Durotoye, to come on his leadership program. She has spoken globally. She has done so many things just by virtue of being online. She sold a book. She made millions in 1 week. People say, "You're leveraging on your mom." Yeah, who should she leverage on? You know what I'm saying? You know, so it has worked out for my daughter so much. She's a DJ now. It's not a DJ in school, but she DJs. The benefits for her, and it's not only her, I'm just using it as an example, it's a lot. So I think what you said that I took the most was reflect. We need to reflect. We need to think deeply, not just post for posting's sake. What am I posting? Ask those questions. And why am I posting? In fact, she had a social media Instagram page before she was of age, and I was managing it. Guess what? Some guys would still toast her, not knowing that I'm the one that was on the other end. She didn't even know what Instagram was at the time, but she was making money off Instagram. So we just have to be selective, and we must truly protect our children. Having said that, there are pros and there are cons.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
For someone like me, who is a typical Yoruba man, I don't rule out the fact of what you call monitoring powers. It doesn't matter who believes or who doesn't.
Monitoring spirits.
Whatever, monitor.
Village people.
I want it.
whether village or urban or it doesn't matter. Because of the space I walk, I see things daily. And as of yesterday, I saw something that in 2025, I rescued 5 suicidal missions. 4 women and 1 man in 2025. I mean, part of what I do that I did in 2025. So be careful of, you won't see my family on social media. Personally, I don't do birthday. I don't do birthday. Whether party, I don't do. That's personal. There are reasons to that. And Yoruba says, if your hand had not taken the sword that killed your father, wisdom demands that you don't ask for the death that killed your grandfather. Yeah. Many people, somebody just say hi to your daughter. He has not proposed. They've not picked engagement date. You have gone to social media. I thank God. My daughter is now. Then the next thing, you don't see the guy again. Then you say, what happened? Do you understand what I'm saying?
She saw the red flags.
So not the only red flag.
No, the finish.
So sometimes, please be established. Let the soup or the stew be done in the kitchen
Before you serve
before you serve the aroma on social media.
it.
Not everyone who laughed before you are actually laughing with you. Some are actually laughing at you. Be careful of what you expose to the world. Thank you for that.
I agree with that very last statement. Be careful of what you expose to the world. I mean, we might be laughing about it, but it's actually a part of our lives that we need to also take very serious, because I always say there's the physical realm and there's the spiritual realm. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but life is deep, right? It's deep. But again, I'm not a parent, at least not yet. I'm still flexing my life happily.
You shall be one this year.
This is our year of taxes.
It is not a year of babies.
Anyway, I absolutely align with what you said in terms of the different types of information that go on. And I think for Zuma, the encounter is just something that triggered the reflection. Of
course.
Which you have rightly said.
Which is valid, yeah.
Yes. Reflect and be very intentional about it. But what I would say is, just to add to the tips that have been shared, don't post in real time, even as an adult. When I'm somewhere, you'll not see the post. I'll take pictures, I'll make videos when I want to, or you probably see it when I'm already on my bed, laying down, right? And then, and then for home and school, those information should also be kept, because it's security-wise, they talk about it, right? Especially the landmark and things to your houses. So it's very important. Don't post in real time. Keep private information private, especially information that can be tied to your security. I mean, this is Nigeria again. You know how it is. So let's just take that. Reflect. Be intentional. Don't post in real time. Keep private information private.
So I take my bearings from a particular verse of scripture that says that nobody lights a candle and puts it under the bushel. All right, so the idea is that there's light. And if people don't see that light, they won't know about it. And that's where the power of social media is, So the fact is that if there's something to be shared about you and about your family, about your kids, okay, it's probably in your interest to expose it in one way or the other. However, you also have to protect. You have a duty of protection. Ronke talked about my daughter. I mean, I can't deny the fact that as a young girl of 14, if she didn't have the kind of exposure she had through the media, having been featured by the BBC and co, she probably will not get the kind of opportunities that she got today. And but again, when I look at her life, many people, as exposed as she is, she's not on social media. You don't see her posts, people don't know, and then the people know so much about her, but then they don't necessarily know her.
Life, yeah.
And it is very intentional, because whatever we put out there is carefully curated, that it protects her as much as it is. So I think that we can balance it.
Absolutely.
That where there is something, where that child has a unique talent, you say a child that, it's 10, but they can do what, play the piano and whatever. Yeah, you can.
Check that.
You can project that for the child. You know, just this child has his talent and all that, but don't necessarily expose every other thing about that child.
Please, once your child gets to the point where they are doing industrial training and internship in the university, ensure that they open a LinkedIn profile and begin to update it.
Exactly.
That's social media too, but very curated for business and growth and
visibility.
professional. So once they reach that age, it might be different for different people.
Yeah.
Please ask that question. Do you have a LinkedIn profile, and begin to curate it properly.
Thank you for sharing that. As you can see, this is a message we all need to hear, including myself.